The lights dimmed slightly as tension filled the room, heavy like a storm ready to break. In the world of love and hip-hop Atlanta, drama is always close by, but tonight felt different, more intense, more personal. Something had been building, not just for days, but for years. And finally, it was about to reach the breaking point. Erica Dixon and Lil Scrappy had a long and rocky history. Their relationship had always been a mix of love, heartbreak, and lingering resentment. After they split and welcomed their daughter, things between them didn't get any easier. Co-parenting was often filled with heated arguments, and old wounds stayed open. But their complicated past wasn't the only problem. Scrappy's mother, Momma Dee, had always been a source of tension. And tonight, she was ready to stir the pot again. Erica and Momma Dee had never seen eye to eye. From the very beginning, Momma Dee made it clear she didn't approve of Erica. She often criticized her, sometimes publicly, leaving emotional scars that never really healed. Erica, strong and protective, tried to stand her ground, but it never seemed to change anything. At a high-profile party in Atlanta, hosted by a major promoter, the atmosphere was lively, music, laughter, and flashing lights. But beneath all the noise, trouble was brewing. Erica showed up in a sleek black dress, hoping to enjoy the evening, but she couldn't help noticing Scrappy across the room. There was tension in every look, every sigh. And Momma Dee? She made sure no one forgot she was there. Eventually, they couldn't avoid each other any longer. Momma Dee spotted Erica near the back of the venue, and that's when it all came crashing down. "You think you can just walk around like you're the queen of everything?" Momma Dee said, her voice loud and cutting. "You're just a baby mama. You're not even with my son anymore." Erica froze. The words stung, but she was tired of staying quiet. "You don't know anything about my life," she replied sharply. "I'm doing my best to raise our daughter, even with all your judgment." Momma Dee wasn't backing down. "You think you're better than me? You think you're in control of my son? You've always been drama." The argument escalated fast. What started as sharp words turned into a full-on shouting match. The crowd started paying attention. People stared. But Erica didn't care anymore. "I've had enough of your disrespect," Erica shouted. "Stay out of my life. You don't get to control me." Momma Dee, never one to step back, moved closer. "You're just a little girl trying to play grown. You'll never run this family." That's when Lil Scrappy rushed in, trying to put out the fire. "Stop it, both of y'all," he said, his voice tired but firm. "Not here. This ain't the time or the place." But neither of them listened. Years of frustration had boiled over. Erica, shaking with anger, turned to walk away. She needed air, peace, anything but this chaos. The scene left everyone stunned. A night that was supposed to be fun turned into a reminder that old pain, unresolved issues, and clashing personalities never really go away. Erica and Momma Dee weren't just two women arguing. They were two people holding on to years of hurt, speaking from places deep inside that had never healed. Scrappy stood there, caught in the middle, again. And even though he tried to keep things together, it was clear. This family was more broken than anyone wanted to admit. The air was thick with tension as Erica tried to escape the overwhelming scene. She needed to get away, to find some peace. But before she could walk out, Scrappy, filled with rage and frustration, reached for her. He grabbed her arm, pulling her back toward him. "You're not going anywhere," he said through clenched teeth. His eyes were full of anger. "You always think you can walk out when things get hard." Erica's heart raced. She jerked her arm free and stepped back. "Let me go, Scrappy. This isn't my chaos. It's yours," she snapped. Then, in a flash of uncontrollable anger, Scrappy did the unthinkable. His hand swung and struck Erica hard across the face. The sound echoed in the room, silencing the music and conversations around them. Everyone froze. Erica staggered back, stunned. Her hand flew to her cheek, where the pain was quickly turning into something deeper: shock, heartbreak, and complete humiliation. The betrayal hit her harder than the slap ever could. This wasn't just a fight. It was a breaking point. The crowd stood frozen in disbelief. Erica's face burned with hurt and fury. She looked Scrappy straight in the eye, her voice trembling but strong. "You've completely lost it," she said. "You hit me. You crossed a line you can't come back from." Scrappy stood still, his expression turning from anger to regret. He looked shaken, as if reality had just crashed down on him. "Didn't mean to," he whispered, barely able to speak. "I swear I didn't mean it like that." But Erica wasn't listening anymore. Her eyes filled with tears, but her voice remained steady. "I won't do this anymore," she said. "You and your mother won't keep controlling my life. I'm done." She turned and walked out, leaving behind the man who once swore to protect her. Scrappy stood in silence, watching her go. The guilt hit him like a wave. Momma Dee, standing nearby, had a strange look on her face, part pride, part disbelief. She'd always wanted Erica out of her son's life, but not like this. The silence in the room was heavy. No one knew what to say. Scrappy looked lost, stuck between shame and confusion. He realized, too late, how far things had gone. He didn't just hurt Erica. He destroyed what was left of their connection. That night changed everything. The relationship between Erica and Scrappy, already fragile, was now beyond repair. And even Momma Dee, who had often caused problems, couldn't deny the truth. A deep, painful line had been crossed. What began as just another night ended in heartbreak. A family, already on shaky ground, had been torn apart. And for Scrappy, the moment would never be forgotten. Some wounds run too deep. Some mistakes can't be taken back.